welcome back if you joined us. And I'm here today on a local lake doing a bit of perch fishing. So we'll see how we get on. I'm all set up fishing, getting plenty of knocks and indications, pretty much I'm sure all by small stuff, but I'm after perch, so where the small fish are, hopefully the perch will be following them. So yeah, looking promising. I've been here about an hour and a half. I say lots of knocks indications. I had one good run struck and nothing else. I think that was on the prawn. But yeah, it was a good start from since, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so got the first fish of the day eventually. I don't know what time it is, probably 9:30, 10 o'clock, but not a big one. It's a little, probably £1.25, £1.5, maybe, probably £1.25. It's a start. So off the mark at least, we're not blanked. Put him back. Well, in the space of 5 minutes, 2 minutes after catching the last one, I lost a little one, about £1/2 of the net, and then I just caught this one, probably £3/4 of a pound, only little. Well, still a nice fish, but not the size we're after. As you can see, it's coughing all up bits of prawn and maggots, which is strange because I'm any maggots in. So yeah, it all seems to be going mad at the minute. 5 minutes, 1 fish lost, but 2 fish caught, so happy days. eh? Bunches, I don't know what they are. I don't know. Adult of some sort, I don't know. Don't you go to a fishery and find them going. There's some bunches of them. Just do that. Not always just about fishing. Well, it's probably about 20 to 12 now. Underestimated the time last time. It was about probably 11 o'clock when I had them with the perch. Just been for a comfort break. Been for a slash. And yeah, come back, put the rods out, and the right side rod, literally within a minute and a half, 2 minutes, gone off, and well, I was adjusting the bob actually, and it just dropped back, kept dropping back, and hit it, and I hadn't gone drop off at the net. Not massive fish, about the same as it was probably. I didn't get it right to the surface, but I saw it, so probably pound and a half. Good perch, but not stamp them after, but I'll take them until the big ones come along. Yeah, dropped off the net, so I didn't get to show that one, I'm afraid, unfortunately. But yeah, we're still getting bites. That's middle of the day, so it's a good sign. That was on half a big king prawn, the big prawn, so I'm only using half the prawn. Probably in my alarm's beeping and as I'm talking. I've got one with a little feeder on straight out in front of me, probably no more than 10 yards on, literally an underhand flick out. That's got a smaller piece of prawn on it, because I'm getting there. Bit of prawn, big up, size 10 or 8, same with the other rod. That one's got a little feeder on it, little background bait, bits of prawn and chopped worm in it, and some hydrolyzed fish extract. Yeah, certainly attracting the fish, and getting plenty of knocks and bites, but just not any big perch on that. I had one little one that fell off on that rod out in the middle of the water, straight out in front of me, but yeah, the bigger perch, the better ones, will come in out the margin. You probably notice I'm talking quite softly because there is actually 2 people fishing dead opposite me on the opposite bank. 2 chaps and a child. They probably think I'm very nuts talking to his phone, but I suppose I'm getting used to that after a while. So yeah, that's what's happening at the minute. I'll keep you updated. Just tell you a bit more about the conditions and such like, and what have you. I didn't do much of an intro to this video to start because there was people about, and not overly keen on talking to a phone while there's people watching me, strangely enough. But yeah, so it's February the 3rd, I think, February the 3rd, 2022 even. Got 100 years trying to wish. Yeah, 2022 obviously. For early February it's cracking days. I think last night probably got down only to about 7 degrees, which is for February is really mild night, so that was promising. And today it says it's going to be up to about 12 degrees. Like I say, for February it's really good conditions. Air pressure's looked out due to be around 12, 13, so not high, not low, it's about steady in the middle. Been pretty steady conditions for a while now, and there's a moderate southwesterly breeze. It's quite sheltered here. I think if you were somewhere else, one of the lakes, it'd probably feel like a fairly stiff wind, but just here it's quite light, not bad at all. So yeah, conditions good. It's cloudy. It's been overcast and cloudy all day. Well, I've realised so it's probably about 12:30 now. Yeah, can't really show you too much because there's people about on the other side, and it's not fair for me to film them without their permission. I don't particularly want them in it. But yeah, so that's a bit more info. I'm ledgering. I've got 2 little rods, I think they're about a pound test curve. Little smaller bait runners on 4000s. Got 8-pound line, simply just wear and tear purposes, not because I need it for the fish I'm after. I think I've got bottom hook lengths of about just under £6. Fairly heavy, I suppose, fishing for perch, but there's carp in here. If I hook a carp, I obviously want to have a good chance of landing it, so no point going too light. Yeah, I think I'm using a size 8 hook with prawn hook stops pushed through into lumps of prawn. That seems to be, prawn definitely seems to be the bait. One of the perch I actually caught when I had it in the unhooking mat, it actually coughed up a considerable amount of prawn along with a load of maggots, and I'm not feeding maggots. The people on the other bank are feeding maggots, so I can only assume they are because there's no one else on this part of the lake. I can't imagine, I could have had them yesterday, but they look pretty fresh. They'd chewed and eaten maggots, so I'm assuming it had been over to them, eating their bait, and then come over to eat mine. So I've certainly not been feeding any maggots, so I haven't got any. Yeah, I had worm. Worm seems to have attracted a lot of bites, but from smaller stuff and not the perch. So I've got prawn on both rods at the minute. I'll just give you another look at the setup, because I know perch don't like to feel any resistance on the bait when they're taking it. They can quickly drop or spit a bait out if they feel any resistance. So that's why I'm using 3 running rigs. I'll probably show you them when I reel one in. And I'll say, well, I haven't got big drops on them, which really it ought to be bigger than that. Let's just lengthen them. So, like a nice big drop so they can take the bait without feeling any resistance, and then they're more likely to get it properly in the mouth. I say I'm hair rigging the bait with a hair rig with a corn quick stop, so the hook is proud of the bait, so even if they swallow the bait, the hook should still be quite near the front of the mouth. I'm not deep hooked any of them. One hook went in a bit, but nothing difficult to get out, so it seems to work okay for me. Just settling, I think. That left-hand rod seems to be the one that produces all the better perch. The one's just lots of bites and no fish, apart from one little perch. But, yeah, it's just chucking out just past that margin there. That's where the bulk of me fish that I've had have come. Well, pretty much all of them actually. But, so yeah, so there you go. So hopefully the next time you see me back on camera, it'll be holding another fish up, but we will see. Okay, so I think this is perch number 3 for the camera. It's not a big one, a little one, probably 3/4 pound, I suppose, something like that. Nice to catch all the same. But yeah, well, I'm getting a few perch, getting the target species, and can't argue about that. Not getting the size that I was expecting or hoping for. Normally get a much better stamp of fish size wise, looking for 2 pounders, but don't seem to be happening today. I am at least catching. so I don't know, considering a move to a different part of the lake that I've not fished before, try somewhere different. I don't know if I've got much to lose. I don't know. I think I might go and have a look and decide. So I might be here when you see me next. If you see me next, I might have moved. We'll see. Well, I imagine it's about 2 o'clock now. No more perch since last time. I think I've had 2 or 3 small bream in the meantime though. Nothing big, about 10, 12 ounces sort of size. Interestingly, one of them was when I was reeling in my hook bait and I actually hooked it in the back while I was reeling in. Quite strange, I was reeling in and suddenly felt a weight and the perch just took it on the move, or a small pike or something. But no, I'd actually hooked a bream in the back. First time for everything. Probably not the first time, but first time for a long while. Yeah. But sun's come out now, which is nice for me. I don't know if it's so good for the fishing though. Assuming it would stay cloudy and overcast, I'm just had that cloud just come over, but oh, that's what I've been getting all day. Ups and downs, ups and downs. Clearly just small fish attacking the bait, but not big enough to take it. Well, very rarely. Although I did just catch a bream on quite a substantial lump of prawn, not a full prawn, the really big ones that I've got, the jumbo ones. Quite a lump. It had managed to actually get in its mouth, but generally speaking I'm just getting a lot of small stuff. It's been quite disappointing really, because the perch that I have caught, although they've been decent perch, they're nothing like the size that I was hoping for or expecting. I've fished for them in the past, generally I've done them alright. I've caught a bigger, better stamper fish than what I've had today. It might be just that one off day, but you can't tell just on one visit. But the chaps fishing opposite me there, they've had a few, probably around the same stamp there, so I don't know. Well, let's hope this develops into a proper bite. We'll see. Well, the eagle-eyed amongst you would have noticed I've moved. I literally cast out the second rod and the first one was off. I moved because the wind's been blowing in this corner all day and it's had the sun all day. I thought if I don't get any big perch I might catch a carp or two, and then literally probably a minute and a half, first one comes along. Not a big one, probably £4, but yeah, welcome all the same. Always nice to catch one. it's actually it's not actually got any barbules on its mouth, so it's actually an F1, I think. I think for an F1 it's quite big. I don't know, not an expert. So this is the new swim. I've got one rod and this margin here. Just had a bite there. Quite aggressive, but I think it was something small because it didn't hook anything. There's nothing there when I struck. Then under the rod. Perhaps back out and swim on the far side of the bank. I'm dead aligned with that. Bobbins swinging bay. There's some wind, I think, in a minute. Yeah, probably a bit more than a third of the way across the near towards the middle, I suppose. That's where I had the, I think it was F1, the F1 cart. So yeah, again a few knocks and touches, and as you can probably, I don't know if you can see from this video, so I like scum and stuff floating on the surface, all being blown down to this end of the lake, all blown down into the margins there. Been blowing here all day, possibly for a few days. It's been sunny down this end all day, well while the sun's been out. So yeah, I figured it looked pretty fishy. While I was catching a few perch in the other swim, they're just not the size I wanted. There's probably any loads again. Taps and touches. Yeah, so I thought change is as good as the rest. If I can't get any of the bigger perch, should they be in here? I mean, there's no guarantee how big they go in here, I don't know. But yeah, can't get any decent perch, then I'll settle for possibly a few carp. But we'll see. I've had one, so I've had a good day either way, whatever happens. I think it's about 3:30 now. So realistically I'll probably go about an hour before I'm packing up. Sunset's about, well, 5 o'clock-ish. We've got to be off for sunset, so. But if we do get any more, you'll see them. Oh, by the way, you're probably wondering where Roger or Mark is, or his son Adam. It's a work day today. I unexpectedly got the day off, so that's why I'm here fishing on a Thursday. Well, they're all at work, unfortunately, for them. So yeah, this is one of the rare occasions I'm actually out fishing on my own. This is nice occasionally because you're a bit more free to pick and choose swims and move about and do what suits. Not that I'm complaining about fishing with my mates, because I won't have it any other way. It's yeah, if you're specimen hunting or after targeting certain fish, probably is easier if you're on your own, but yeah, there's more to life than that. You can do that to a point where you fish with your mates, so that's what I generally do. Right, catch you in a bit. You know what I was just saying about friends and fishing on my own? How nice it was, how peaceful, I could do what I like and fish what I want, and pick and choose my peg, not look for 3 pegs together or something like that.
How you doing then, young Trev?
It's Mr. Roger. How are we doing?
How's it going then?
Oh, you have to wait and see.
Yeah. I just nip up, see if you were still here, you know.
I'm making a vid.
Vid, oh right, look at that way then.
That's all right. No.
Don't feel
no.
there's eggs, no.
Eh?
Sorry. You just peel
Oh no, don't pee in my bag. Hello, mate. What's he called again?
Ziggy.
Ziggy. Is he?
Can't see you.
No. I bet he'll smell me.
Oh, he can smell you.
Hello, mate.
Who's that, Ziggy? Who's that? Eh? Yeah, nice day, isn't it now?
Alright, mate, yeah.
Sound out lovely.
Not perfect for perch fishing, but
No,
it's only the last couple of hours the sun's come out. It's been cloudy the rest of the day.
yeah.
So, so I'm trying to get you in it. So don't back off, come back in. Come back in.
Oh, that you parked over there?
In the car park.
Car park,
Yeah. It's changed, isn't it? They cut all the trees down.
yeah. Yeah, I've got some good luck, Trev.
Eh?
I've got some good luck.
Yeah, let's hope so. We'll see. I've had quite a bit of that, bobbing up and down and doing. Little one. Yeah, so yeah, you might have just seen that bite. What you brought me luck? Not a big perch, just a little one. I just thought I'd show you it. Probably, I don't know, 8 ounce, 6 ounce maybe, I don't know. But yeah.
You'd get bait like that though, would you? Eh?
Well, I can't show you that, I'll say top secret.
Eh?
You gotta keep quiet, it's top secret.
Yeah, I won't tell nobody that. I won't tell no one you're fishing on tour. Oh dear.
Bite him, bite him.
What do you think? They on the other thing?
Yes, get it back. Oh, he didn't just swallow the prawn, he swallowed the hook. Not only that, he even swallowed the bloody lead weight.
Yeah?
Yeah, bloody lead weight was down its throat along with the prawn and everything else. It's back green a little bit. Yeah, it's a fish. Well, Roger just took his dog for a walk round the lake. While he's gone, I've caught him the perch. Trying to look it. Oh boy, you check that one. Cast out and trying to set my bobbin. I can't understand why I can get my bobbin set. I realise that this fella pulling away. Pretty much took it at the drop, I think. Not a massive perch, but it's another nice one, another worth catching. Probably, I don't know, just over a pound, I suppose. But, yeah, sorry Rod, you missed that one, you'll have to watch it on the video. So yeah, I don't know how many that is, but yeah, another one to add to the list. See if we can get another. Well, that's it all packed up in the cart, heading home. It's just after 5, it's getting dark now. In the 15 minutes it'll be pitch black. Yeah, obviously you'll see what I caught if you've watched the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, comment or subscribe. Like a YouTuber, do I just sound like a real YouTuber? You must be joking. No, seriously, yeah, if you want it, it helps. I'm not trying to be, I don't really care, to be honest. You do or you don't, suit yourself. I'm just doing this because I enjoy making the videos. I like looking back on the videos, it helps me to see what I did and what I didn't do, and friends like to watch them. they take a bit of an interest, and if there's anyone else who likes watching them and watches them, great, that's great. And you know, if I keep the people happy, keep them entertained, all the merrier. That's great. Yeah, so till the next video, tight lines, and we'll catch you again. Thanks for that.